Good afternoon. This is Unicorn Leoness Tarot, and this is the Gemini reading. So, Gemini, before I even go to shuffle, okay, I was like tapping the Gemini's. I'm tapping the Gemini's energy for the collective, and y'all are tired because I let out a big old yawn, okay, and I'm tired, but I ain't yawned all day. So I'm like, that won't my yawn if I'm asking to tap into your energy, and the first thing I do is yawn. Y'all are tired. Alright, so take it or leave it. If it resonates, if it resonates, then don't, okay? Alright, what's going on with energy, spirit? What's going on for the Gemini collective outside of them being tired? Ace of Wands, you got a new beginning. You got something popping. Don't read reversals. So if you see me flipping the cards over, that just means that they upside down, child. That's it, okay? I don't read the reversals as reversals because I feel like if that energy will come up in the reading, it will come up in the reading. Okay, Gemini. So your overall energy, as I stated before, is the Ace of Wands. So it seems like you're starting something brand new, of course, with the Ace. All right. That was a 2. I'm getting thirsty too. Drink some water. Make sure you're hydrating yourself. Okay. So let's do that fire. Ooh, that fire, child. Cause air and fire, that can make it bigger for you. You put out the fire, make it bigger. But yeah, so Ace of Wands energy. So it looks like you're starting something brand new, or it looks like you're tapping more so you're giving yourself a new perspective on your passions, okay? Because you also have the 3 of Wands right here, okay? And it's like with this one, with this art, it's like you're calling in your tribe because you're tired of doing it by yourself. You also have the Hierophant card, okay? So the Hierophant card, it's like being grounded as well too. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting. All right. Because especially with the bull being here. All right. So with that being said, it's like you got a lot of, it seems like you got a lot of passions, a lot of fire going on in this. So you got a lot, you got the creativity, you got the passion. Now it's taking that time to tap into your own energy, even though you're not an earth sign, but you need to tap into your own energy so that way you can calm that fire down with that air and making sure you keep it so that way you can be able to compartmentalize and be able to execute it appropriately. Okay. You have the 5 of Swords here. So usually for the 5 of Swords for me is to keep an eye out for people that keep out for that cutthroat energy. Okay, keep out for people who might be out to backstab you. Just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Okay. But also with the 5 is also, the 5 of Wands is right underneath the Ace of Wands. 5 usually in numerology denotes a change. So it could also denote maybe that with the new path or the new perspective. That's where the new perspective came into play when I said that earlier, because it could be a change in your perspective, because after that you got the Empress, and then you'll see me while I was smiling earlier, you got the Sun afterwards. Okay, so yeah, and that the Empress going along with that Ace of Wands. Yes, you need so basically this is going to be the time where it's like I said, you're going to have to take a little seat back, okay? Because it's like you're excited. I get a lot of excitement, and even though you're tired, you're excited at the same time, because like you feel something, you feel this coming through. This you feel this coming through, but don't get too excited to where you get caught up in that backstabbing energy, or to the point where you might want to try and you might think about backstabbing somebody, but you're like, nah, because with this Empress coming out afterwards, you're not gonna get that Empress energy using that backstabbing energy. So be careful. Be careful of you're calling onto your tribe, but be careful about who you accept into your tribe, because you will have people come through. And this is also where I'm seeing the Hierophant coming into play, because you're gonna need that discernment. Okay, you're gonna need that discernment to be able to the discernment to decipher who needs to be rolling with you and who doesn't. And this is gonna be a real test. This is gonna be a big not a big test to see if you're really going to take the people who really need to be with you. But with this Empress and the Sun energy, it's a test you're gonna pass, baby, because you're gonna trust yourself. That's what you're gonna do. Because with that perspective shift, and you also got the Hierophant along with the Five of Swords afterwards, 5-5. So that's just amplifying that. Okay, so 5-5 might be your number as well. Okay, so you might want to look into that to 55. Okay, let's clarify this Five of Swords. Let's get into that a little bit more. Let's expand on that. Universe, can you please give me the message to expand upon and clarify this Five of Swords? This Five of Swords energy. Yup. Another 5. So you might want to look into 55 and 555 because you got the Five of Wands. This is most of the time is seen as fighting. Okay, especially with these two, it can be seen as conflict. Let's go. You can be seen. It's conflict. That's what I'm getting. It's conflict, but you can also use this as an opportunity to train yourself. To train yourself in that discernment, because the Hierophant can also represent, like tradition, spiritual beliefs, things like that. So with you, you're really gonna have to use your gift of discernment. Okay, I see why you tired. Because it's like you're coming up on the cusp of this brand new chapter. You're calling in your people because you feel like you haven't been surrounded by your people, but you're still gonna have to use that discernment to be able to you still have to use that discernment to be able to determine who should and shouldn't be in your life. And that can be tiring, so I can relate. I can see why you're tired. But you still need to go ahead and get you some sleep real quick, okay? Take a nap, something. Because like I said, I was yawning, man. I wish you could. I was like, oh, big old yawn. Looking to 555. Okay, changing your and then with the swords and the wands energy, changing your perspectives, your beliefs, not police, but be careful. Your beliefs. To basically, like I said, to be able to achieve these goals. Okay. Want to clarify this. Yup. Because after you go through this, and this is like this is a training. Your lesson for what I feel like is here. That's the lesson is your discernment. That's what I feel like your current lesson is. Because once you are able to discern that A, not everybody is out to get you, and that B, you actually do have people that care about you, but might not display it in the ways that you might feel like. Might not display that in a way that you are used to or can comprehend. And that's where that shift in perspective comes in. Because you got that star card after this. You got the star card after this clarifying that Five of Swords. And it comes after the Five of Wands. You got the star card and then it bumps you up to the Empress. Yeah. So I really yeah. So I heard do your research. Clarify. Spirit, can you clarify on that message for me, please? Do your research on what? I heard do your research on different belief systems as well as psychology. Maybe some psychological concepts. Okay. All right. Because air, Gemini, we are working with Gemini. We are working with the air sign. Air does rule communication and thought processes. So that does make sense. Because the thing is, when you tap into those psychological aspects, they can also help you. You might also need to go see a therapist. You also, if you can, if you are able to, go start seeing a therapist or writing in your journal. Start working on that mind a little bit more. Okay. Don't just take in stuff that I don't want to use resonate, but don't just take in stuff that you agree with. That's the thing about broadening your perspective, is actually kind of listening to somebody that you might not agree with to see, hey, because they could be dropping some gems too. Okay, they might open up your perspective to something else. Oh, I didn't know that. Or, oh, I didn't know that. And not saying that you have to change your whole belief system. I think it's more so of changing your perspective. Your perspective on certain things. Just because somebody does something that you don't like, and just because somebody does something different, does something that you don't like, does not mean that they're for you or against you. Like I said, you're Gemini, that's air, communication. And then, okay, communication. So with the star being here, you also, that's another thing that you're gonna have to, that's gonna be another thing that you're gonna have to research, communication, because there is gonna need to be some work on your communication, because it's almost kind of seem like to avoid these certain events from occurring, some of these events from occurring, because some of them are backstabbers, but some of them could be fixed by communicating, doing more listening, and listening to hear, listening to understand, not listening to respond. Because the whole point of communication is so we can get a better understanding from each other anyway. Whether we agree with it or not, is to help gather a better understanding. And that's going to have your wish fulfillment, which is going to have you tap into this Empress and this Sun energy. Yup. Yeah. Let's clarify this. Let's expand. Let's clarify. I'm gonna say expand. Let's expand on this Three of Wands energy. Yup, judgment. Yup, that also ties into that discernment, the judgment, especially going down to judgment and bumping up to the Hierophant. So the thing is that, and when we say judgment, we're not judging people. It's like, oh no, I'm better than you. They ain't judgment like that. Judgment like discernment. Okay, using your discernment. Oh, I felt this energy before. I'm not gonna deal with it. I felt this energy before, but it seems a little different. Let me tap into that a little bit more. Or this is completely new. Let me see. I ain't felt this before. Let me figure out what the is going on. Okay, because because one of my philosophies is that just because you're around an energy that you're uncomfortable with does not always mean you're around a low vibrational energy. Because sometimes you could be around somebody that's vibing higher than you, but because you haven't experienced that energy in this realm yet, you might not know. So yeah, you're gonna be uncomfortable because the unknown makes people uncomfortable. And that's just, it is what it is. The unknown makes people uncomfortable. So, so that's, there's that in the unknown. And then I was drawn to the black cat on the sun card. Bossed. And then it's like I get that yin and yang feeling from this. That yin and yang. That balance of the duality of the dualistic energies, male and female energy, whatever, love, hate, things like that. All right. I'm really liking this reading for you, Gemini, because I really feel like if like I said, do your research on your communication, on different forms of communication, because there's so many different ways that people communicate. And I think if you change your perspective, like I said, not internalizing everything, but if you change your perspective, communication, psychological concepts, things like that, to really get a better understanding of who is around you. Now, let's not reverse this and make it using this as excuses to keep them around you. If they're supposed to be around you, they're going to be around you. And if they're not, they're not. Despite the story, despite all of that. You know what I'm saying? But instead of internalizing it, and possibly thinking, oh, this person's backstabbing me, when they might not be. That just might be how that person operates, and it might not gel with you. Or to also avoid conflict, because the thing is, if you know somebody is going through, if you realize that somebody is going through something, does it really make sense to try and flame that fire when you could just walk away and let it be? And just understand and just be at peace with that. Be like, man, they got their own internal conflicts going on. I ain't even gonna add to that. Yeah, I might want to say something. Yeah, I might want to do something, but do I need to? They got enough of their own stuff going on. They don't need nothing external from me. That's gonna bring you that peace, that wish fulfillment, that peacefulness in the Empress energy, and that peacefulness, the happiness within the Sun energy. But yeah, I think you want to shoot. I like I said, you tired too, but at the same, I think you might be tired because you're so excited because you feel like something's going on. You feel like it's going on, but you don't really realize what's going on yet. But yep, you calling in your tribe. Be mindful of the people that you keep in your own universe, and once you use that discernment, that discernment. Once you get that in check, you'll be good to go on this. Okay, love it for you. Love it for you. Yes, sir, ma'am, they, them. You know, love it for y'all. Love it for y'all. All right. Let's expand on the spread. Let's expand on the spread for Gemini. I didn't like how I did that last one. Do it again. I didn't like how it felt. The Fool. Boom. Let's go. High Priestess. Let's go. Three of Wands. Let's go. Okay, so the Fool is tapping into this Ace of Wands energy, baby. Let's go. Starting something new. Divine alignment. The High Priestess rules the unknown. It rules the subconscious. It rules feminine energy. It's feminine energy, the unknown, secrets, things like that. Do your research. Another one of my philosophies is that the more knowledge you have, you can pull from that. The more your intuition can pull from that. So with you expanding your perspectives will help with your intuition, which will then again help with your discernment. Yep. There it is. And then here it is. Confirmation for what I said about the Three of Wands. You can't make this up and you see me shuffling. Can't make this up and you see me shuffling, okay? Confirmation for what I said about the Three of Wands. Call on that tribe. Call them in. Call it in. Call it in. Because the thing is that, and then two, within calling your tribe and using that discernment, knowing how to categorize people. Know how to categorize people and where they're supposed to be in your life, because everybody's not supposed to be your best friend. Just it is what it is. Some people you might need for networking purposes, y'all, and making sure that these relationships are reciprocal. Yes, we have a house phone. Don't do me. But there's the confirmation. Bada boom, bada bang. There's the confirmation. Knowing how to categorize the people in your life, so that way you can avoid these conflicts. You can avoid these backstabbers, and it is what it is. The thing is, you got friends, you got family, friends, associates, and you got people that don't like you. Everybody got their place, and it is what it is. Just like, and also being okay with being with where you stand in somebody else's life, because listen, we wouldn't need, if we didn't need each other, there wouldn't be 8 billion people here. Okay, see, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, if we didn't need each other, there wouldn't be 8 billion people on this planet. Okay. It's just knowing where to place people, where you need to place them at. And that's where that discernment, that's where that research is going to help you, which is going to amplify your intuition and help you with your discernment. So that way you can live in that, you can stay in that star, empress, sun energy. And like I said, with that full and that Ace of Wands, this new territory. New territory. Like, and if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't fly, let it fly. So if it does chew the meat and spit out the bone, you can claim it. You can claim it, disregard, or ignore. You can do that too with this reading. All right. So I pulled while I was doing that. I pulled from the Oracle E deck. Musing right along. Find muses. Because you got a lot of creative energy going on. You got creative energy, creative thought processes is all going in your favor. All right, music. Finding music. I heard music. So you might be into music, or you might be looking for new music to listen to, looking for new muses to be inspiring you. Okay, this is the brand new energy. Right side up. There we go. Let's look at the right side up. Like I said, with that conflict, is it like, if you know that people are going through stuff, you know what I'm saying? And granted, it says meditate, but sometimes you don't need to cuss them out. Okay, like if they're already going through their own internal stuff, why add on to it? You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's something else going on, hey, do what you got to do. Wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. Hey, that's the energy that I'm feeling with this, because it's like a wrecking ball. It's like you won't come in fire blazing, baby. You won't come in fire blazing, because the Fool, I think, is Aries energy. You gonna come in fire blazing, baby. You gonna get this done. Whatever goals, whatever dreams, whatever things you're trying to manifest and bring into fruition in this physical realm, it will get done. That's all. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yes. Even though it's a sad song, but it's like we use it, it's clicking. Is this tracking? I hope it's tracking. I hope it's resonating. But it's like she came like a wrecking ball. You reckon them old patterns so you can really find, so you can be truly happy within yourself. And I love that for you. I love it. Now it sounds stuck in my head. anyway, before they try to give me some copyright or something like that, fair use. But anyway, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the witching oracle. Gemini. I'm liking this, baby. I like that for you. There we go. Protection. You got protection. That discernment is going to be what helps protect you from this. Okay? That discernment is going to be what helps protect you from this energy. You know the saying, new levels, new devils, all right? So that this discernment is going to be what helps protect you from that conflict, that backstabbing type energy, okay? Propagating energy. Using these energies to your benefit. Using them to, and not do nothing crazy, okay? But using them to your benefit, so that way you can evolve and, like I said, tap into that Fool, that high priestess, that star, that empress, and to get to that sun energy, the happiest card in the deck. And then you'll be able to, with all that, you'll be able to appreciate things more. When you understand, when you have a better understanding of things, you're able to appreciate certain things more. You're able to appreciate those little things more. You're gonna be able to appreciate, because back in the day, you might have cussed somebody out. You might you might have you might have my slap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That it is what it is. Back in the day, but then it's like once you kind of get, once you do your research, tap into that high priestess and learn more, and then you see how you're able to, bob and weave through that conflict, be able to bob and weave through the lies and the backstabbers. What you'll be able to bob, you'll be able to appreciate when you hit this, you'll be able to appreciate it more. Cause you're like, dang, stuff could have went really different for me, but I implemented these changes in my life, and now I'm really happy. I'm really happy because I didn't have to go, I shouldn't have did that. I live with all the, I shouldn't have did this, and I shouldn't, the coulda, woulda, shouldas. Because you acted how you were supposed to be acting. You acted how you were supposed to be acting. Not trying to control nobody else. Not trying, like I said, we're going to use our common sense here, okay? But, yeah, you'll be able to appreciate that more. Because, and then you'll have something worth it where it's like, man, it ain't even worth it. I got too much going for me to be wasting my time with that, okay? So there's that, baby. What the heck do it? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so we're using the White Light Oracle deck for this last round. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get you some water, okay? Hydrate, baby. With the water, not the wine, okay? Hydrate. And, throw a little lemon up in there or something, you need to hydrate, baby. A little lemon and mint or something, Jazz it up, spice it up, do something new. Do something new, baby. Alrighty. Books and paper. Alright. So if you ever see me pulling out a book, I will read until I'm told to stop. Okay? So you have Seraph. I hope I pronounced that properly. Seraph of 963 Hertz. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. Do I need to go any further? I don't think I even need to go any further on this. Start looking into the 963 hertz, okay? What's it? The S frequencies. Okay. I mean that really tied up the whole reading. That tied up the whole reading, baby. All right. So we have Yogini of 285 hertz. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom. Divine wisdom. You can't make this up, baby. You cannot make this up. Divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working. It's working. Because it is working. Whether you realize that or not, significant inner healing is taking place. The tone of 285 hertz supports the treatment of wounds, cuts, burns, and any other damaged tissue. It is the tone of optimal health. Just like the yogini who has access to the original vitality of our spirit and seeks to infuse that well-being into the body, mind, and soul. This tone is healing, correcting that which has fallen out of alignment, bringing it back to the center as the frequency of the cosmic blueprint. It helps heal our physical body and align us on our soul's journey, synchronizing our inner and outer lives. If you have felt conflict between your inner aspirations and your outer reality, the oracle indicates the time for healing change has come. Well, Gemini. Oh, wait, hold on. We got one more. We got one more, baby. Hold on, wait, my bad. I said we might, shoot. Spirit might really wanted me to end the reading right there, but we got one more card out here. So we're going to take that. Sakina. Number 6, Sakina. The spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality concept. Another thing you might need to add to your research list. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles and grow your wisdom and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul. Treasure the gift of your path and let your spirituality integrate with all facets of your life. This is what I was drawn to. To embrace Sakina is to embrace action, to commit, to engage, to walk our talk, and to be the light we want to see in our world. The ideas that nurture and inspire your heart are important, but the actions that transform hesitation, fear, and doubt into boldness, trust, and confidence are essential to bring those ideas to bring those ideas to life. You have it within you to live your light and to put all your problems and concerns into the capable hands of a deeper guiding wisdom. You are not giving away your power in doing so. You are actually empowering your sacred fulfillment. This oracle brings notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles. You are encouraged to consider how you can live so that your inner beliefs and outer actions. Ooh, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So that your inner beliefs and outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego and its pains. It is about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle also suggests a matter of material or physical concern can be touched and healed by spirit. Your task is to invite spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in the knowledge that spirit is with you and wants to heal you through all matters of concern. You can replace spirit with whatever entity, universe, God, Allah, whoever, Most High, okay? You know, Jehovah, Yahweh, whatever you want to switch spirit out with, you're more than welcome to do that, okay? As long as you get the message, that's all I care about. All right? All righty, Gemini. There we go. Okay. Geminis. All right. I love that for you. Yes. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So, like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope you got something from the reading, okay? And as I clean up, y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great day, my loves, all right?